The first project we're going to bring up is one that's been going on for, I think it's almost 60 years, maybe a little over 60 years, and it is going to be Bill Roy from the Shelburne Rotary Club in their fiddle competition. Welcome to our show here, Bill.
Thank you very much, Mark.
Good. I was out late last night, and my voice isn't quite working correctly yet. So that may happen a couple of times.
Okay, no problem.
So, anyways, why don't you just start by telling us a little bit about the Shelburne Rotary Club?
Shelburne Rotary Club has been in existence since 1938. It's a small, semi-rural club. We have currently about 24 members. We've had some membership decline as our members have become older. But we're very active in our community. We have a number of projects. The chief project that we get involved with is the fiddle contest.
So you started this about 60 years ago?
Well, this past year was our 60th presentation. Legend has it when this all started that this club was looking for a fundraiser and was looking at a hog calling contest.
Okay.
And it evolved to a situation where it became a fiddle contest, and that was 60 years ago. Eventually the CBC got involved. It became a nationwide coverage.
This was 60 years ago that CBC got involved?
No, they got involved. I'm not sure exactly when, but they were very much involved in through the formative years. And only in the last 5 or 6 years have they withdrawn their involvement with the fiddle contest.
And why do you think that is?
Well, I think the crowds or their own demographics indicated that it wasn't as popular as it once had been.
Right.
It had started as a countrywide presentation. It eventually became a program that was just offered in Ontario, and then it wasn't offered live anymore. It was just a segment.
Right. So why is there a decline? Like when I heard about your Fiddlefest, I'm going, wow, that's quite a niche program. And I'm wondering why it was so niched. And is it because you're going across Canada to look for talent, or did it just kind of evolve that way?
Well, it's a very particular form of fiddling that is involved. It's old-time fiddling, so it doesn't include some of the other genre of fiddling. It appeals to a certain demographic that tend to be gray-haired.
Okay.
And that group is diminishing in numbers.
Right. Okay. So are you looking to expand the offering in the Fiddlefest? Because
well,
I know there's the Ashley McIsaacs, which are pretty aggressive fiddling genres, and it would seem like that would maybe add some excitement to your...
We have had, typically our contest involves a Thursday evening entertainment show, and the actual contest takes place on a Friday and Saturday. We brought in people like Ashley McIsaac and others who use different genres on the Thursday evening.
Right.
And we received complaints that it isn't old-time fiddling.
Right.
So we're kind of limited in terms of the audience expectations.
The ones that complained, are they on the committee for next year?
No.
Yeah.
Well, we're looking to expand the participation. We have many, many more young participants in the contest.
And is it, I mean, that's obviously one of your biggest challenges is bridging that age group and getting it down to a new generation, because the success of Rotary and of our projects is how do we move that down? And has your club come up with a program yet, or a strategy to attack that?
We have various categories of contestants with prizes for the various categories. The youngest winner this year was 4 years old.
The youngest winner
was 4 years old in that particular age category.
And this was for the old-time fiddling?
Yes.
Well, I thought... Okay, so he's already white, gray-haired at 4.
Well, it's just the up-and-coming generation that are participating in old-time fiddling.
Well, that's quite interesting. That obviously their family must be into.
They are.
Okay.
Both mother and father were participants in the contest.
Okay, and are they from Ontario? Or?
Yes.
Oh,
at this point in time, the majority of participants are from, or contestants are from Ontario, although we've had participants from the Maritimes, from BC, from Quebec.
So if I understand this right, I think you also built a bricks and mortar building for this in Shelburne, is that?
We actually use the arena.
Oh, okay.
So we don't have a specific building.
Okay.
There are facilities that were put in place within the last 2 years to accommodate all the campers that come for the Fiddle Weekend.
Well, that was my next question, is how many people attend this on a weekend?
Well, for our particular event, which is the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and we do have a non-denominational church service Sunday morning, there's in excess of 2,000 people attend.
And for Shelburne, I mean, you're a rural club, so you have a lot, your challenges are much different than city clubs.
Yes.
So you hold a fundraising event for 2,000 people. Where do I stay?
If you're a camper, you stay in Fiddle Park.
Okay.
People up until recently had opportunities to stay with Rotarians in town.
Oh, but you only have 26.
We have 24 now.
24 now.
We were bigger. We were larger. Yes.
Okay.
So it was
if
like
you take 2,000 people and divide that by 24.
It became a homecoming weekend for a lot of people in Shelburne.
Oh, okay.
So they'd come home to visit with their families and stay with families.
So your 5-year strategy plan or vision for the Fiddlefest, are you looking to maybe tie in a media partner again to expand? Because these competitions like American Idol and where they're looking for talent are very big. Mm-hmm. Are you looking at picking up some kind of format like that?
So we are in process of, we will be reviewing in November this past year and developing plans for going forward. We haven't set specifics to that yet.
Okay.
But the idea is how do we make this bigger and better and bolder?
Right. Sure, absolutely. And I mean, one of the challenges coming back to it is your infrastructure in Shelburne is, you need to accommodate people, but Orangeville is growing, I guess.
Yes, it is.
I mean, I drive up there, you got some hotels right on Highway 10. Mm-hmm. Is that helping?
It is helping.
Yeah.
The other thing that people also look for places to eat.
Right.
And so that's another challenge that we have.
So if I go to a home hospitality, I'm not getting fed. I just eating with 300 people.
There are a number of churches now that are offering meals. The Legion offers 24-hour meal service from Friday through Saturday evening.
Just for Fiddlefest or anytime?
Fiddlefest.
Okay.
Yeah. So Fiddlefest in Shelburne is a multi-club situation.
How many clubs are in Shelburne?
We have Lions, Kinsman, the Legion, the Ag Society, our Rotary Club.
So you've gone outside the Rotary family and really connected with other service organizations to deliver this product?
Yes.
Okay.
So it started with the Rotary contest, and the other clubs have piggybacked on that with a parade, which is a very significant event in Shelburne.
Now, Bert was in that, wasn't he?
He sure was.
Yeah, what did he do?
He waved and...
How did he do at that? Was he okay?
I was driving, so I'm not sure. He was in the back seat.
Oh, okay.
But we had a lot of people come to the car, and we were given a black Mustang convertible.
Right, right.
And all the kids came up and said, "What a great-looking car." They weren't so interested in the message we had.
No, okay. Sometimes it takes different means to get the message out, but that's good. You got attention.
We sure did.
Are you doing any Facebook, working with some of the new social media?
We haven't progressed to that yet.
Were you in the seminar yesterday on? Okay, so we're going to get that up and running for next year?
We're going to look at it.
We're going to look at it. The only way forward is doing it.
Yes.
And we have a great resource within our Rotary family to help you with that. And that's what we need to tap into to get this word out, because 60 years, you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
So we need to get that out. And
We started with submitting to this year's Club of the Month project that Bernd had.
Yep.
And hopefully that got the message out to at least our district relative to what it is at Shelburne.
Now, all we saw on that was a picture of Bert in the backseat of a car waving. Is that how you won? Because of him?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? Yeah. It's a secret society.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Anyways, why don't you tell us what the date is for next year before we finish, and give a good sales pitch for your program.
Okay. Fiddle Contest weekend is always the weekend following the August civic holiday. So it's a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday with over 100 participants in the contest itself, and a very fabulous show on Thursday evening that features not only fiddling but singing. And the Fiddle Contest has expanded to include some step dancing on the Thursday and Friday evenings. So at one point in time, it became somewhat monotonous hearing a waltz, a jig, and a reel, but that's being broken up with entertainment between contestants, and it's really a great event, not only for Shelburne, but for our area of the country. Perfect.
We really appreciate what you're doing. Thanks for coming to our convention and explaining your project to us. And please thank Bill for taking time out of his day.
Thanks, Bob.